Welcome to the Conversations with Reinforced Engineers podcast, India's first podcast for and by civil engineers. Join us on our journey to simplify and bring you experiences straight from the industry. This is your host E.S. Krishnara along with co-host Padmadeep Joshi and Gokul G. Kumar. So let's jump right into it. Hello everyone. Thank you guys all for joining with us on the very first episode of our podcast, Conversations with Reinforced Engineers. Actually, this podcast was something me, Padmadeep and Gokul had with us for a very long time now. We wanted to do this for some time, but finally we are doing. Actually, we have with us Padmadeep and Gokul. If you guys can just say hi
Hello
to all of
guys.
our audience.
Hi
Hey,
friends.
Okay, so that was Gokul and PD, that is Padmadeep.
hi guys. Hello everyone.
Okay, so as I already mentioned, we had this idea for a podcast long back in college. I still remember me having this discussion with Padmadeep and Gokul. You guys still remember all those discussions we had about launching our podcast back in those hostel days?
It was a very fun time when we used to discuss it all in our room.
Actually, it took us somewhere around 7 to 8 months to execute this from all the
Even
planning that we had.
I think we have worked it since we came to Nikmar. But
Yeah.
but took a long time for us to decide upon like what to do. It's
Yeah,
okay,
man.
but now we have
I'm
started
finally
it.
happy that we have
Yeah,
actually started this thing.
yeah, right, right.
Yeah, we are just
So
glad that we finally started it.
yeah, actually, the barrier was that podcast is not a platform that is widely, uh, what do you say, experimented back in India, or it's not that much popular as a YouTube video or say even a blog post, right? So even you might remember me running this poll on LinkedIn, ask them if they are actually like listening to this podcast or like if they are interested in a podcast or something like that. And actually, the results
Yeah.
were pretty surprising because I guess
Oh, what
around
was the result?
48% people said that they were actually listening to podcasts. Actually, that came as a surprise to me. I never expected such a huge number. But actually, like given the situation, we don't have much to do. Anyway, we are doing something, not bad. So the question of why we are doing a podcast. Actually, we'll come to the introduction of three of us separately. But if you have gone through the name of the podcast, it says reinforced engineers. So that is what we are. We are engineers who got reinforced at some point of time. So we are all engineers with a degree in civil engineering, and we three of us also took a post graduation program from National Institute of Construction Management and Research, Pune, or NICMAR in short. So that is where we three guys met. Actually, me and Google has a history. We are benchmates back from our BTech days in Kerala.
Yeah.
Actually, we three have a very overlapping area of interest, and we happen to get along so well. Not a bad recipe for a team. Actually, we have been wanting to provide some value. I guess we had found pretty amount of success with the Nikmar Startup Club that we used to run back in college, and even with say LinkedIn. All three of us are pretty much active on LinkedIn on a day-to-day basis. Some of the posts by Google or even by PDR very insightful. Actually, sharing content is something that we had with us for a long time now. And if you guys are following me on LinkedIn or following me or anywhere, you might have already know about the website that I'm running and the blog post that I'm trying to come up with. Creating content rather than just consuming it was always a part, and we thought why not experiment with a new platform like podcast, and that is relatively unexplored. So that is how we started with all this. And as we have been mentioning for the entire duration, it is we three people, myself Krishnara and Padmadeep Joshi and Google G Kumar, who's putting their this sweat and all their effort into bringing this podcast to you. So I'll just hand over to Padmadeep now, so that he can also share his experiences and share his side of the story as well. Padmadeep, over to you.
Hello. Welcome back everyone. So, as Krishna rightly mentioned about the story, podcast was the long dream we thought back in the college days also. And every day we used to meet in his room and we were like, okay, today is the day. Today is the day. I'm not very surprised that after like around 12 to 13 months of time, we finally decided to try our first podcast, and here we are
Finally,
today.
finally, yeah.
Yeah. So just to give you a small brief introduction from where I come from. Basically, I'm from Gujarat. I'm from Rajkot, India. I'm glad to share this very nice information with all of you that I'm certified associate in project management.
Congrats
The
to that.
one, the only target at Nikmar was to crack this examination.
In fact, I remember Padmadeep publishing that article on CAPM on LinkedIn, and
Yeah.
he was continuously getting calls, especially from girls, asking how to crack
Oh.
CAPM.
All the credit goes to you, Krishna.
Why, bro? Why?
You were the initial what you call motivation
No,
behind the
no, no, no,
LinkedIn,
no,
man.
no,
We all jumped in because of you.
That's right. That's right. That's rightly
no.
said by Padmani.
That was all from
Uh,
my side. Apart from this thing, as Krishna also mentioned, we are actively working with the Nikmar Startup Club. We are closely working, and we also have a very long vision to look for. That is Vision 2030. I'm very sure that Gokul and Krishna will be talking a lot about it. Recently, I also got interested to look into some of the aspects of urban planning. So that we will be also sharing in the coming episode. Surely we'll be sharing it. And cycling is the new thing coming up.
I know that from your Twitter profile. Anything I
Yeah.
see regarding cycling on Twitter, I know that it is either liked by Padmadeep or retweeted by Padmadeep.
Something is coming up. Stay
Okay,
tuned.
cool.
Okay.
Any sneak peek of what is happening behind the scenes regarding cycling?
Yeah. You have to wait for it. It is not very long to wait for now. I'll
Okay.
be like
Even our
publishing.
audience want to know about that.
Yeah. I'll be publishing soon. Yeah. That's all
Uh-huh.
from my side.
Great.
Cool.
So over to you, Gokul. We'd like to hear something from you as well.
Yeah, thank you so much, PD, and thank you guys for listening us out here in our first episode of this wonderful podcast. So, my name is Gokul G. Kumar, and I come from Trivandrum, Kerala. As Krishna has already mentioned, we were together in our civil engineering journey. We did our graduation from Mar Basilios College of Engineering and Technology in Trivandrum, and we were together there, and it's about 6 years we are together. And then after our graduation, a thought came in my mind, why not to explore construction in terms of management. Then we together applied for Nikmar, and luckily I got an opportunity to join Nikmar. So, and even I was lucky to meet these wonderful guys out there. As Krishna mentioned about our Nikmar journey, our startup club mentoring, our night talks, so all these things made us come together and join hands and start something new. So PD was mentioning about our Vision 2030. It's nothing but our vision to come forward with some innovative ideas. Yeah, we are planning a startup and hopefully we'll be doing it before 2030. And one thing which Padmadeep and Krishna missed, I would like to say our early project, which was we we named the WhatsApp
Don't
group
even
as
get
Go
started
Green.
on that, man.
Yeah, our
it's,
first
it's like
project, but
another
yeah,
podcast project. We wanted to do a project with all three of us that never came out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
now
Gokul,
telling
you
about
should at least share the name of our WhatsApp group.
Go Green.
Huh?
Yeah, now comes the questions why we are doing this podcast. So, we always wanted to share good content with our friends and our juniors, and we always search for good platforms to do that. We luckily got few. First, it was our Nikma Startup Club, and after the imposition of lockdown, LinkedIn became the way for that. But we were not able to reach out more people there. So, again, I want to add one example. Um, I have always seen my mother switching on the FM radio while working in kitchen. So most of us prefer to hear out something rather than sitting for a long time and reading the whole content, right? So even we can put our earphones and do some other activity while listening to a podcast. So isn't it interesting? We thought the same
Actually,
way,
it is.
and
Actually, it is. Glad that you
yeah,
made that point because the interface of podcast is such that it makes it very easy for the end user to consume the content because you can just plug in your earphone, go for a walk, you can go for the evening jog or something and still consume content, and that I don't
exactly.
think is possible when you're rushing through LinkedIn or even reading a blog post on a website. That is not possible. So glad that you raised that point because podcasts really do reduce the friction between the user and consuming content. So yeah, that is one reason.
Exactly. So that's how we came to this wonderful idea of podcast, and even we thought like why not to give it a try. Now I'll hand it over to Krishna for his introduction.
Okay, so thank you, Gokul, for that. And Myself, Krishnaram. If you hadn't understood that by now, as already mentioned, I'm a civil engineer. Did my BTech in civil engineering from a college back in Kerala, Trivandrum. That is where I am from. So after completing my BTech in civil engineering, I thought, why not expand my area into the field of construction management, and that is how I came to know about NICMAR and did 2 years of my PG in NICMAR. Had a wonderful time there, actually, there with the members of NICMAR Startup Club, I must say. Even Google and PD were members at the NICMAR Startup Club. Actually, wonderful days at
Yeah,
Pune, right? With the NICMAR
yeah,
Startup Club.
right, right. Even I want to mention like we were 11, our senior startup members were 11, and we used to coordinate with our juniors. We wanted to share a lot of our experiences and lot of ideas what we have to them. But yeah, we managed to. But
Actually, you know
yeah,
what?
we
You
back.
know what? Actually, NICMA Startup Club and that platform provided this platform, because if we
Yeah,
are fearless to come out and speak in such a platform to such a huge audience, I guess some credit has to go to NICMA Startup Club first.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
man.
for sure, for
Kudos
sure.
to our seniors. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And so we had a pretty big time at NICMA Startup Club, and such a huge platform, a lot of great opportunities, a lot of new people, great people, had a lot of opportunity to network with people, and then the idea of sharing ideas, discussions. Actually, the whole experiences broadened our view, I would say. Like, we were thinking very small, then the
Absolutely, Krishna.
yeah, man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So the idea or the time that we spent there, it broadened our minds very much and gave us the courage to start something like this. So I thought it would be right to mention the club also. And after a couple of months at this club, I was like very much into sharing content with other people. I started a little bit of writing, and if you guys follow me on LinkedIn, you guys might already know that I try to put a content daily, and I guess my count is somewhere around 187 or 188 days. I have been doing that past 188 days, and somewhere when I was very bored, I decided to start a website, eskrishnaraam.com. So if you just go to
Hey.
Google and search for eskrishnaraam.com, you'll probably find my website. So I used to post. I mean, I still do. Actually, I was working on one of the recent articles that you might probably see and will be published by the time you are actually hearing this. So I'm still writing articles on the website. So you'll definitely find a lot of content over there as well. So that is a brief outline about what I am and what I do and what my background story has been, at least as of now. And you never know what is going to happen tomorrow. So I guess we'll definitely engage more, and we'll definitely get to know each other more in the coming days. That I'm sure of. So I guess that is a very brief introduction about the three people that are behind this podcast. So anything else to add, Padmadeep and Gokul?
That's a very long and very descriptive introduction. Thank you, Krishna. So, would you like to mention something about our exploration trips near Pune? We surely have very great memories.
I guess
Oh,
Gokul
Yeah,
would be the
bro, we
best
missed
person
it.
to do that. Yeah, man. But
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
we missed
see,
it.
when we are mentioning our stories at Pune, I guess our juniors would not be that happy, because they might probably have virtual classes this year due to the ongoing crisis.
Exactly, exactly. So one more thing I want to add is our Shivajinagar visit in the weekends. We never had Sunday night foods in our college. So what we did was we we at 6 o'clock we'll walk from college to the bus stop and we take a bus and go to Shivajinagar. We'll come back by 9:30. For that time, we'll explore the whole area. Even we explored a lot of places we had a lot of food there. Even some very good restaurants we found in Pune.
Yeah, we have separate love for deserts. We can talk about it someday.
Okay, okay, handing over to Krishna.
Okay, thank you once again, Google. So before going on further, I would like to clarify to the audience of what we are trying to bring out in form of a podcast, and what as an audience you can expect from the podcast in the coming days. Literally, it's mostly going to be about civil engineering, But as the title already says, we are not just engineers, we are reinforced engineers, and that comes with an added bundle kind of thing. We do have our own areas of interest other than civil engineering. Say I'm into finance. I like finance a lot. I have been investing. I love to speak about the economy, current happenings in our country, and various other stuff like that. I guess Google and PD would also be having similar areas of interest that they will also be talking and discussing in detail about in the coming days. What about Google?
Yeah, exactly. I'll talk about my interest. My interest lies in construction technologies, project management, contract management, and some interest in project finance. So you will be getting a lot of idea and a lot of knowledge about all these things from us. And hearing it from fresher, it will be a different perspective, right?
Definitely, definitely, and we'll try to share our knowledge and share our experience like on a very day-to-day basis. Like as we are learning, we'll try to update it so that the learning is very continual.
Yeah,
Exactly.
very true, very true.
So PD, what about you? What are you gonna speak about in the coming days?
Well, I'll be sharing stories from my understanding of project management,
Okay,
something about urban planning. It is
okay,
always there with me,
okay.
Good,
and a
good.
few things about supply chain. I have
Supply
some
chain.
great
Okay.
stories about it. Yeah.
Great, great, great. So coming back to Padmati again, so how would you like to take this episode further? Like, what would you like to talk about? Any recent observations that you recently made? Because your observations are always out of the box. You never see that coming, right? So anything recent or something that you want to share with the audience?
Yes, Krishna. The pandemic has made us thought our processes back again and reevaluate how we work on it. So, if we talk about our industry, that is construction industry, we never imagine how we can work from home. Like that was the very new concept coming up with, and the planning team used to go on site. They used to take the reporting. They used to communicate with the project teams. But now, with the help of virtual applications like Google Meets, Microsoft Teams, the things have become very easy. And now
Exactly.
we are transforming towards the digital technology rather than looking things
Actually,
on a physical. Yeah.
yeah, man. Now seems to be the right time to do that because I
Yes.
remember
Yes.
reading a McKinsey report saying that construction industry is the second least digitized industry just after agriculture. That
Or you can
shows,
call it unorganized.
yeah, man, and that just shows how unprepared we were for this. And I guess going to start a digital revolution in the construction industry, well and good then.
It's a good opportunity, I think. It's a good opportunity to, yeah, develop new technologies, which always lagged in our industry. We have always been some a step backward in all these things. So let's hope for something which will be great in future.
Yeah, surely. It is also providing us the professionals the opportunity to look at these aspects. Like, have you ever think of civil engineer would be working on some dynamic software or doing some coding at a back end? So this is the new future which is coming up very strong, and it is also the need of the hour. As we also know that people are being laid off from their jobs. People are suffering to get the internships at different companies and different forums, but with the new change which is coming up in the market, so there are ample amount of opportunities in the market. And what we required is like Krishna always used to say back in college, that you start today and things will work out. So what you required is the courage. I think Gokul will agree,
Exactly.
right?
Yes, yes, bro, exactly. And one more thing I want to add is sales jobs, which was considered to be effective only when there is a direct interaction with customer. But now the situation has shown us different ways. It has totally changed. Now people are working from home. They are talking to their customers. They are managing their affairs, and even they are doing it in a great way. So this pandemic situation has taught us many things.
Actually, true that because if you had said to me like 1 year back that people are actually doing sales and marketing through, say, a video conferencing app, I wouldn't have believed it. So, as people say, necessity is the mother of all invention, or something along the lines. When people are left with no other option, they'll surely turn to the next best option. So, I guess it's definitely in the best of our interest, and we are definitely going to see a lot of improvement and even new technologies and new innovations coming up in these areas. Because say if we take our construction industry, we are just coming to get digitized. So when we start doing that, we'll find out that okay, this is not right. Something else could have been done in this aspect. They could have made it like this, they could have made it like that. So I guess a lot of new innovations will be coming up in how teams are going to interact, how project is being planned, how they are executed, how it is monitored. We are definitely gonna see a lot of game changing years in the coming years. But what can you do? You just have to wait it out and see. Can't jump into the future and see
Exactly.
what's gonna happen, right? So we'll just have to wait it out and see how that turns out.
Let's
Right,
just
right.
for now keep our fingers crossed and
Yeah, man.
see
Yeah, man.
what's in the box.
Yeah, man. See, even we are digitizing, right? Like we
Yeah.
are using a digital platform to reach out to more people. So the change is definitely trickling down to even the last individual. So that's definitely happening. Great to see that happening. But
Yes, yes.
we needed a virus to teach us that. That is the hard part about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
So SPD, you are saying something else. I guess diverted too much.
Yeah, so we're talking about the construction industry. I think
Hmm.
major part has been summed up by Gokul and few parts were taken by you. What else I would like to discuss is how we look at the jobs in the current time. That has also been changed drastically.
Hmm.
Earlier, I think at the start of this year, me along with my colleague, we started a research just to understand like what is the major difference between the traditional jobs being offered and the modern required jobs that are coming up in the market. So
Hmm.
what I refer to the modern jobs is you not always have to be working with someone to do or to contribute to the great organization you are trying to work with. Sometimes you can also do some kind of freelancing job. Right
Yeah.
now people are looking for people are looking for such professionals.
Yeah, man.
Either
Actually,
you
you know
can,
what? The post that I
yeah.
posted like around 2 days back on LinkedIn was actually about a blog on LinkedIn by the current CEO of LinkedIn. Actually, what it
Mm-hmm.
tries to point out is they've analyzed the entire data that they have, and they've come up with the top 10 jobs that are being preferred in 2020. So actually, I was surprised to find out that the top 10 jobs that they were suggesting it not include any of the technical jobs like a civil engineer or a
Yeah,
mechanical
even I
engineer, stuff like
remember.
that.
I
They just
Mostly
remember
mentioned
like
sales
like
stuff.
digital
yeah,
marketing. Yeah, man, digital marketing,
yeah.
sales,
First one was digital
graphic
marketing.
designer. So those are the things that are in demand and are you can call them recession proof, as you're saying. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can easily become a freelancer in that and start a
Yes.
side
The
job
main
if they
advantage.
want. I don't
The
think if
main
that would be
advantage.
possible with us, huh? With our civil engineering degree.
No. That's a
No,
very
no.
interesting take we can take. I think Gokul has a story to tell. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying it's a main advantage of these jobs. Like we can do it while sitting at home. Like anytime we can indulge in it. We can add something into it. Like it will depend upon our skills and our mindset for that those type of jobs. Not like you have to devote the total time you have into that job. So people are preferring that type of jobs now.
I hope even our jobs will become like that sometime in the future. You see that happening, Padmadeep?
Yeah, you would be surprised to know that, as you have mentioned this in one of your posts in LinkedIn, that data is the new, what you call, the upcoming resource,
Hmm.
which is the
Exactly.
king
Yeah.
in the market, right?
Hmm.
So currently, there are people who can analyze the data, they can project the data, but who will collect the data? So they
Hmm.
are looking for professionals.
Hmm.
And if you talk about our industry, there is n number of opportunities out in the market. Like there are consultants working at a global scale. So I'll give you a very small example. If a governing body is trying to launch a new project in your city, suppose say they are trying to build a new flyover in the busiest corner of your city. So
Hmm.
they'll be looking for some data like what all businesses will be affected, what
Hmm.
is the travel frequency, or what is the highest flood level in the particular area. So people like
Mhm.
us can prepare an individual survey report of the said area, and they can submit it to the consultant. It's called pro bono kind of consultancy services. So
Okay.
you do something from your end,
Hmm.
you present
And
it,
present it some. Yeah.
yeah, kind of a proposal, and if they like it, they'll pay you back. So I'm
Hmm.
also working on one of the project like that for the cycling infrastructure in my city area. So
Okay.
this is just one of
Is
the
that
thing.
part of the
uh,
Rajkot Smart City project or something like that?
yes, it is part
Okay.
of the Rajkot Smart City project. So this is just one of the opportunity. Other thing which I very which is very interesting, and I found out very recent back is you can write articles and people will pay you for that. So
Mhm.
there are n number of opportunities. You can also do mentoring on various platforms. You can also start your own YouTube channel. Nowadays,
Mhm.
you will be seeing it. Like I have seen many of my seniors, they started their channel on YouTube, teaching fellow audience related to Microsoft project. They are talking and giving highlights on the construction industry back then and what is the future. You talk about investment. Oh man, we still like to get very good professionals in the field of finance. So there
Mhm.
are abundant opportunities, but we have to have a vision to do that.
Yeah, man, I agree. Actually, it is interesting that you brought up data is the new oil and linking it with the construction industry. Actually, there is something that you call it as a digital twin technology that has been coming up, especially in European and North American countries. But we Indians don't even use BIM in all our projects. So, digital twin technology is definitely say light years ahead in terms of technology, but it's definitely an interesting area, definitely a lot to be explored in that area. Maybe one can actually speak about digital twin technology for another episode, so that maybe for another day. And you guys do let us know if you want to have an episode on digital twin technology. Definitely make that happen. Yeah, over to you, Pat.
Yeah, so that was very interesting story to tell. Gokul, would you like to add something to it?
Okay, by the way, Google, how was your lockdown days? Are you doing anything super productive? Did you grab a couple of certificates in the meantime? How has your lockdown days been going?
Yeah, yes, Krishna. After coming home, after the course completion, it was just 7 days the lockdown was imposed. And yeah, we were lucky enough to get back to our home before the lockdown. I started my lockdown days by pursuing some of my passions. First, it was watching movies and series, but after some time, I got bored with it. Then I did 2, 3 online courses on Udemy to broaden my perspective on some areas. Then after that, I started getting active on LinkedIn and explored new articles and contents there. I read a lot in between. Even with all these activities, my mother used to call me for help in kitchen, which I always enjoyed a lot. I even learned basics of guitar in the meantime. Yeah, I tried to utilize it in a good way, but there were times when I spent too much time on my bed.
Okay, what about you, PD? You were known to be a, what do you say, productivity ninja back in college. You never what do you say, lose any time. You always do very productively. I know you are a person that does not waste any time that you get. So you must definitely be using your lockdown days very effectively.
I even remember when we used to call him for some trips in college. He used to
Yeah,
say that,
man.
no, I have this work to complete.
He'll be the guy
I'm
who's
so
studying
busy.
till. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right, right. He's
He never
exactly the
wastes any
person.
time. He'll be the
No,
right
no.
guy to guide us on how one can spend their lockdown days.
To begin with, I genuinely regret the decision that I didn't took up those trips and I decided to study alone in my room. So I'm very sorry about it. But yeah, but see, whenever you mention the word lockdown, the only thing I can think about is cooking in the morning and cleaning in the afternoon. That
Mhm.
was the routine. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
like the mandatory thing we all Indians were supposed to do because this was the
Yeah.
new
Even
thing
I
for us.
forgot to
Yeah.
mention that.
Yeah. So
I
other
guess a
than that,
lot of people have been taking up cooking these days.
yeah. It's a very interesting thing to do, and like it fall in our pocket. That was the only opportunity our parents can like
When YouTube is
make
there,
us.
when
Yeah,
YouTube is there, and some good cooks are there, chefs are there,
yeah,
when they're uploading something, when we can also try that, right?
yeah. So now it's very easy, and like it is one of the example of getting digitized. So other than that, like I kept myself very engaged with the content related to our industry at the beginning of the lockdown. Like earlier, I was so associated with writing few articles, doing some other things. I also engage into 2 startups just to
Oh,
like try to pull it off.
Really good,
So
bro.
so this all things were going on, and recently I got a call from Gokul. Hey, what are you doing? I said nothing. When I'm just working on my one of the article, he said, why don't you start something of our own? And here we are today, the podcast.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember that day when I got 2, 3 message in LinkedIn from my connections that I was invited to their team to join, invited to join their team. So they were working on some startup. So I even thought like we were also working on like our startups in our Nikmar days. So thought of why not asking PD and Krishna about starting something.
Yeah. Just to give a clue, the name of the startup we are planning to do was Luggage Wala. Stay
Oh,
tuned.
Yeah,
You
luggage
never
wala.
know.
Yeah, but we should
You
not
never
mention it
know.
here now.
Yeah.
But you should not mention it here now.
Yeah.
okay, thank you, Google and Patnadeep. I guess there is a lot of talking from our side, and I guess that's mostly it for the first episode. But coming days, you can definitely expect more and in-depth detailed talks about a couple of topics that we'll be taking up each week. So we'll definitely be coming up with one podcast episode each week. So stay tuned for that. Anything else you want to add, Patnadeep and Google, or we'll call it a day today?
For now,
That's all
we'll
for
wind
now.
it up. Yeah,
Cool,
we'll
cool,
see you
cool.
next episode.
Okay, thank you guys for joining with us on the very first episode of the podcast in Conversations with Reinforced Engineers podcast series from Google, Krishna, and Padmadeep. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Conversations with Reinforced Engineers podcast. Hope you found value in the discussion and do tune in for next episodes. And in case if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast for updates on future episodes. Thank you once again and have a great day.